Hey, Apple!
What?
Knife!
Learn XGD.
Apple. Apple. I'm back. Your inadequacies extend far beyond what even I could cover. Let's go over your good deeds first. Okay, so RCS. Nice. You're implementing it. Oh, good karma, Apple. You've added USB-C. And another good deed, paying back your loyal customers because you purposefully slowed down the hardware that they bought with their own hard-earned money. Wow, you might get some presents this Christmas. But maybe I underestimated you guys. Oh no, Apple, 8 gigabytes of RAM for $1,300 and less than a terabyte of storage for $1,300? What the fuck, Apple? I trusted you, and you do this to me again. Let's see how your competitors in a similar price point do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. That Surface is only $1,400 and it performs better and everything, and it has a larger screen, and for the same price you can have a 15-inch screen too, and the Plus is $300 cheaper and it still does better. Oh no. And you lie about making your product repairable even though you have to buy 2 to 3 parts bundled together if you want to replace one component, and you have to read over 100 pages just to repair your battery, and you have to pay over a quarter of the price of the product just to buy a new case and battery and keyboard even if just your battery needs to be replaced by itself. And Apple is barely starting to abide to rights of repair only because they're getting multiple pointy and large objects shoved up their ass for it. iPhone parts have been serializing for years on end so they can force consumers to buy from their own marketplace so they can mark up the price and fucking rip you off. And did you know that Apple stands proud in their pursuit for recycling? A chief example of such a valiant mission is their encouragement of iPhones being recycled throughout the economy via theft, because they don't want people to prevent such a thing by getting their Face ID repaired from a non-Apple repair store. What a fucking nice one. No, they have another recycling initiative, and that's having over 100,000 serviceable products completely fucking destroyed for no reason. Well, there is one, it's negligence. And they decided to not rescind their imposing prerequisite towards users who want to repair their own hardware by forcing them to utilize an overpriced and fucked proprietary standard. Apple Pencil, Magic Trackpad, Keyboard, AirPods, and more are completely fucked because they can't be replaced easily or at all, forcing the consumer to choose between an exorbitant amount of effort and time or simply shelling out another few $100s. Don't mention the DOJ's extensive probing into Apple's monopolistic tendencies. I'd call that a clean record. Oh yeah, have you ever heard of Trust D or Sys Policy D? Yeah, those processes on macOS were, but still probably are, sending completely unencrypted hashes full of your personal data to possibly your ISP, third-party CDNs, and the US military. Oh, nice. This was only ascertained in late 2020 because Apple has been very adamant about their battle against people who use programs to actively stuff their spyware. And not only that, but the performance of the applications that you opened on your systems, even non-Apple ones, were predicated on whether or not these hashes were phoning home. What applications you were using and how were also monitored and sent over. And since the servers were so slow to transfer unimaginable amounts of completely unencrypted data, that data could have been seized or collected by your ISP or the government at any time. So much for fucking privacy, huh, Apple? And before you get to thinking that you can escape from this, Apple Silicon can't run on anything that doesn't support this spyware. So way to go. Oh, but they made an announcement that they were gonna stop, right? No, not entirely. Your information will be encrypted, it's just gonna be sent to Apple still. Do you know why I know they're still doing this? Because they only made such a tiny fucking ripple of a peep about taking any amount of blame for doing this. And as far as we know, they were doing this at least a year prior. Do not trust fucking Apple.
Oh, I warned you! Ow! Oh, that looks like it hurts.
No!
Tried to warn him.